What up, everybody? It's your boy Sack the King up in this motherfucking man, back with another video. I've been dropping a bunch of jewels on y'all tonight, man. I've been dropping a bunch of jewels on y'all. But as y'all can see, I got one more for y'all. Hit that subscribe button below so you can be the first to know and help the channel grow. Now, this one is an important one. You know, as y'all can see from the title, learn to control your emotions. All right? If you didn't watch that last video, please go back and watch that last video that I just dropped, because it is a part 2 of this one. It coincides with this video very well. Go watch that last video titled, Let the Universe Deal with People, okay? And then come back to this, and you'll see what I mean. You have to learn to control your emotions, okay? And I always tell my son this too. Handle shit like a player. Everything in life that comes at you negative, you got to handle like a player. And that's easier said than done. Okay? Even for me, that's easier said than done. But what I've learned over time, you know, is that if you control your emotions, you'll have better outcomes in situations. If you can control your emotions, you will have better outcomes in every situation that you're dealing with where emotions are running wild than if you didn't control your emotions. All right? Nobody wants to be around an emotional ass person, male or female, especially males. I do not like being around emotional ass niggas, bruh. I got a little brother who's emotional as fuck. This nigga want to get on here and argue with my 9-year-old son on fucking Fortnite, and I'm like, bro, do you hear yourself right now? I be wanting to tell my brother this, but I know how emotional he is. But sometimes I be wanting to tell him, you sound like a little bitch right now, bruh. You sound like a little bitch. That's what I be wanting to tell my little brother sometimes, who's 22, mind you, when he's getting mad at my 9-year-old while we're all playing Fortnite because he died first and we're still alive. And I be telling him like, bro, do you realize you get mad when you die at everybody else, but when we die, we don't get mad. We just wait for you to fucking buy us back. But he gets so emotional. You feel me? It's like when I'm trying to give him some game, he gets so emotional about shit to the point where he's not taking it as motivation. He's taking it as I'm coming at him. That's just a small example. That just was off the top of my mind. But, you know, let me tell y'all something. And I had to write this down because I thought about it before this video. Most emotional people are unsuccessful in life. Think about it. Think about the most emotional ass people that you know. How far are they in life? Because as I said in the previous video prior to this, attitude goes a long way. If you're an emotional ass person, you're probably going to be negative and have an attitude about a lot of things. Okay? But most emotional ass people are unsuccessful in life unless you're rich already or you have an undeniable talent that people just cannot deny. Then those are the only first two off the top of my head where I feel like you can get away with being an emotional ass nigga or an emotional ass bitch. When you're famous, when you're rich, or when you just have a talent that you can't deny. If you're not famous, you're not rich, and you don't have an undeniable talent, don't nobody want to be around your emotional ass. You sound like a little bitch if you're a male, and I don't even know what a female would say to another female if she's acting all emotional. Y'all females in these comments, what do y'all call over emotional females? Because we call them a nigga will say a nigga's acting like a little bitch. You feel me? If he's acting too emotional. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what the female equivalent to acting like a little bitch is for y'all when y'all friends are acting way too emotional about shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn to control your emotions, okay? How many people are in prison right now that would love to trade places with other people because they couldn't control their emotions? We have over 3 million people in prison in the United States. And 99.9% of them are in prison because they probably couldn't control their emotions. And in the heat of the moment, they did something stupid to land their ass in prison. And some for the rest of their life, and they're never getting out. Okay? You got to learn to control your emotions in a relationship. You got to learn to control your emotions in a friendship. You got to learn to control your emotions at school. You got to learn to control your emotions at a job. And you got to learn to control your emotions online and most importantly, offline in the real world. You know how many times I've gotten my Instagram deleted because I wanted to go back and forth with motherfuckers and it won't even be me starting shit? I'll get on a random page and type a comment and I'll get off my phone. 2 hours later, I get back on and I got 20 fucking comments of people getting at me. I'm a vengeful ass person. Nigga, I'm gonna get my lick back. Oh, you ain't gonna get away with saying no slick shit to me. And then I fuck around and get my Instagram deleted because they got theirs off. I replied and then they reported my comment. Why? Because at that time, and my Instagram get deleted. And I ain't got nobody to blame but myself because I let my emotions get the best of me going back and forth with some motherfuckers that I don't even fucking know in real life. That these arguments ain't making us no fucking money. None. Zero. You feel me? And yes, I do clap back on YouTube comments. I sure will. I sure will, buddy. Because that's different. If you comment negative shit on my YouTube, oh, fuck the emotion shit. I'm going to comment back. You know why? Because that's putting me in the algorithm. What y'all don't understand is that every time y'all comment some shit, like my shit, dislike my shit, you're engaging in my shit, bro. So I'm gonna get back at you if I got time because you're just helping me out. Thank you. So I'm not being emotional there, you know. That's an instance where, you know, your emotions can be a help for you. You know what I'm saying? But if you're just an emotional ass person in a negative sense, you're not going to have any friends. Your family ain't going to want to be around you. You're going to get fired from your job. Nobody's going to want to be around you. You're not going to get no money being emotional. You know what I'm saying? Put your emotions in your pockets. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's basically the moral of this story is that you got to learn to control your emotions. You got to handle shit like a player in life. Now, again, if a motherfucker killed your family member, if a motherfucker disrespected your child, you know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker just did some over-the-top disrespectful shit to you, hey, man, I can't tell y'all how to act. I can't tell y'all how to react to some shit. But I'm saying if it's some shit that ain't even that serious, learn to control your emotions, man. Because like I said in the previous video, attitude definitely goes a long way, all right? So I ain't gonna make this video too long. Hit that subscribe button below so you can be the first to know and help the channel grow. And please, 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 share my videos. I got so much other content on this channel. If you like something, this is a variety channel, bro. This is just one playlist, one section of my channel is these game times. If you like my observational opinions, if you like my life stories, if you like anything on any of these playlists, on my miscellaneous videos, on my game times, please share this. Share this stuff because this is the kind of information that's universal that no matter who's watching it in the world, no matter if you're white, black, Indian, Asian, whatever, you can take something from these game times. These game time videos are what I pride my channel on, okay? I have a lot of other shit that can entertain y'all on this channel, especially my shorts, but this is the shit that I hope that people take. And like I said, always in these videos, if I can just get through to one person, that's all that matters, man. Thank you all for watching. Hit that subscribe button below so you can be the first to know and help the channel grow. It's King.